Hello everyone, this is Ming Jong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-minutes futures for the session of 19th of August. In this video, I am going to show you the market recap on the last session and the trade review in the 3 minutes time frame, which I will include the entry, exit, and the rationale behind. And that trade happened in the US session, and that was based on a relatively high probability setup by detecting the changes in the trend with confirmation. And going forward, I will cover the bias, the key levels, and also my trading plan for the session later. All right, so let me just get started. So as we can see in this daily chart for the S&P 500 futures, yesterday was another bullish day. Despite having said that, we have seen a bit of the demand tail there because we have a reaction and immediately followed by some kind of the demand to support the price. Hence, we see this demand tail followed by an increasing of the volume as well. And subsequently, there's a breakout of this immediate swing high resistance level around 3380, and it's just short of a few points to hit the all-time high levels at, I think if I remember correctly, is around 3397. So let's just say it's 3400 level. So everything still looks bullish with nothing threatening yet. And one thing that I would like to take a closer look is definitely the volatility of the price, because you can see that definitely the volatility has been decreasing throughout, as reflected in the price spread here, because we see definitely smaller candles throughout if we compare it to here or even somewhere around there, or even for the past few months as well. And that's reflected in the volume level as well. So definitely, I think the volatility has been decreasing, and it is still a bullish sign for the bull market, which I will elaborate a bit more in the later part of the video. But first of all, let me get down to the hourly time frame. I will elaborate what's happening for the session yesterday. So yesterday we can see that prior to the US opening, which is around 9:30 my time, so we can see that prior to that we have a reaction during the Asian session, and then followed by a rally up to test or to break the resistance level during the European London session up there, and then eventually have a relatively sharp and swift reaction during the London session at around 10 p.m. my time here, which was great because they actually provided me an entry. Otherwise, I don't think I will get any kind of the setup for the other session, because it's relatively tight range, as we can see on the other session for the past few days. So this kind of the spring type of the action with the demand tail actually provided a great entry for me, which I will elaborate. I think, yeah, right now, let me just get down to the 3 minutes time frame. So this trade was quite a typical or standard trade for me, because I have been taking this kind of the setup for quite a while, and it just happened very frequently. So this kind of setup is just by detecting the changes in the trend and spotting the changes, and also look for the confirmation, so that to initiate this kind of the reversal trade, or I should say this is a breakout trade as well. So first of all, we can see that, let me give you a bit of the context of the market. So first of all, you can see that one of the obvious level is this 3380 or 82. So we can see that previously was a support level, So there's a few bounce here, bounce up during the 7:30 p.m. my time, and then at around 9 o'clock p.m., 9 p.m. my time. So definitely, I think it provided some support and previously acted as a resistance as well. So we can see it here during afternoon session in my time or the European London session. So kind of acted as a resistance, and once it's break out, it becomes the support level. And eventually, during the US opening, we see that we have a relatively sharp reaction for these few candles. So the reaction starts here, and he actually attempted to bounce up at this 33.82 level. We can see quite a few demand tail, but just look at the results, and eventually we still wasn't able to overcome even half of this selling bar here. So definitely no trade at the moment. And subsequently, just after this small rejection tail here, we see a relatively sharp sell off on this big bearish bar here, and that comes with a spike of the volume as well. And the next bar comes with a even higher volume, but we've seen this demand tail, so definitely there was demand presence on this level. So this is 33.71 or 70, which was the previous non-RTH low, if I remember correct. Yep, that's the non-RTH low. And we see some kind of the demand come in to support the price at this level. And eventually we have relatively weak rally up here and wasn't able to overcome even half of this selling bar as well. So definitely another no-go for me. And we see another leg down here. So this is the third leg down, and that comes with increasing of this volume as well. And eventually we just break this level, break this non-RTH low 33.72. But we found some support at around 33.65 here, and eventually we see the price just reverse immediately. So there's quite a few changes during this downtrend. So first of all, we can see that this is the first down wave, this is the second down wave, and this is the third down wave. Okay, so if I compare the down wave, definitely the third down wave is getting shorter and compared to the second down wave here. So the down wave is getting shorter even though we have a very similar kind of the volume here, but the down wave is getting shorter. But if we just compare the thrust, so this is the thrust, that means that the progress to the downside. So we have progressed this much, and subsequently the downward thrust is getting shorter as well. So definitely it's the shortening of the thrust, just means that this is signaled as a fading of the down momentum. So subsequently, we see this kind of the greatest rally. Let me use another color, maybe this color. Okay, so this is the greatest rally. If we compare it to this rally or even this very short wave up, so definitely this rally up is definitely the one of the best rally that we have ever seen from this downtrend started here. So this is the second changes. And first changes is the shortening of the thrust, fading of the down momentum. Second changes was this greatest up wave that we've ever seen. And let me show you the third change that I detected. So this is actually the third change. Look at the reaction. So this is the reaction here. And by comparing the reaction, we can compare the past reaction, the down wave, another down wave. So this is the kind of the reaction that we have ever seen just right after each rebound. So after each rebound here, we have seen rebound comes with the down wave here, rebound comes with the down wave here. So this is another rebound, a rebound. So at this time, at this point, there isn't any sharp reaction. In fact, this is only a very shallow reaction, or I would say it's kind of like a horizontal consolidation. So this is the third change. So just right after this consolidation, I just wait for the confirmation, which comes in with this bullish bar here, acted as a localized breakout. So just right after the close of this bullish bar, I just entered long with the stop just slightly below the low here. So you can see that this is my stop, and eventually I just exit my trade at this typical support turn resistance level. So this is the resistance level because even previously was a support break become resistance, and this is the resistance, and I just use the limit order to exit my trade. And this price action here, you can see that there are a lot of the candle just hovering around this level. That also proves that this is the right level that we are looking at. It's actually acted as a resistance. But subsequently at around maybe around 12:30 my time there, we have seen that this area get broken, and the S&P 500 just trend upwards. All right, so this is a profitable trade, roughly around 1 or 1.1. Not extremely profitable, but definitely I'm happy with the trade, and especially with this kind of the right process to analyze the trade. All right, so this is the trade review. One of the only trade that I had during the US session yesterday. And now let me get down to the hourly time frame, and we will talk more about what's happening right now. And since we have the breakout from this 3380 level, and what's going to happen next. So you can see that this is the hourly time frame, and I'm just drawing the immediate support area, which was roughly around 3380. So definitely this is the levels to watch. For the immediate resistance level, I think we are just right into the resistance level from 3385 to all-time high level near 3400 level. So just right within the resistance area. But I think for the obvious supporting level, definitely the swing high level here, you can see that it has been the resistance for quite a number of times, and eventually we have this kind of the absorption process and just break out. So now this area will definitely provide some kind of the supporting levels, and definitely if it comes back and bounce up, then it could become a good long entry. The next level to watch, sorry, let me just zoom in a little bit, and I probably can draw up a few levels here just based on the non-RTH low and high, and also the previous day high and low as well. So this is the low, and I think this is the high as well. And for the non-RTH high, definitely this is around 33.94. And for the non-RTH low, that could become at around, I think we are just right into the non-RTH low at the moment. So about 33.84. So this level is very close to the swing level, the swing high level near 33.80. So this kind of the day high, day low levels will definitely provide key supporting or resistance level. So just pay attention to how the price interact with those levels and trade accordingly. All right, so for the key levels, I talk about the resistance, the supporting levels, and for the buyers, definitely still keep a neutral view, because in day trading, I think it's quite beneficial to have a neutral view so that we can just trade it either to the upside or to the downside. But for the long term, definitely we are near all-time high, definitely still bullish. Nothing threatening yet, especially on the level of the supply side. Everything looks normal. So for the potential setup, I'm still paying attention to these few levels, like the day low, day high, or the swing high levels, and I will judge how the price interact with the levels and decide accordingly. Alright, so this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it and get something useful out from my video. So if you like the video, just click like and also hover to my name or picture to follow me. And do remember to subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification of my future video ideas. As usual, if you have any kind of the comments, suggestions, or trade ideas you'd like me to have a look or would like to share with me, feel free to comment it below. I will reply to you. Or if you are looking for something to learn from or would like me to cover in more detail, feel free to let me know as well. All right, so thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.